Hey, what's up, figure freaks? Welcome back on another glorious Friday. Nice weekend coming up. Hope you guys are all doing great. Thanks for joining me. We got another action figure review. Today we are doing the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Captain America vs. Venom 2-pack. Just a quick look at the box here. We got the little nice pixelated names here on the front. Nice little window box. Ooh, I noticed, he doesn't have the armor, kind of scale armor that he usually has. That's different. Interesting. And Venom is a different shade. He's more blue than black. Kind of cool. So basically representing how they looked and appeared in the video game. We got Gamerverse on the top of the box. We got a nice barcode on the bottom. On the side, we got that artwork with Venom and action figure form, as well as the pixelated close-up of his face. And we're gonna guess that on the back side, we got the same thing with Cap, action figure. We got the close-up of the face. Nice pixels there. Pretty cool. And then on the back, of course, we have what looks like them in video game form. Cap is rushing Venom, and he's got that kind of power effect over his shield. And Venom has that cool head sculpt, which is half Eddie Brock, half Venom. Looks pretty wicked. We got all these, meters, I guess, up top. And we got War Machine, Wolverine, and Captain America. Maybe Psylocke should be on there as well. And then on this side, we got Venom teaming up with Silver Samurai, Omega Red, and maybe Thanos. I've received all these 2-packs except for the Silver Samurai Wolverine, which hopefully will be showing up soon. That will be nice, won't it? So, and then up top here, we got a little write-up. Let's read it together, shall we? The patriotic super soldier Captain America faces off against Venom and his alien symbiote powers. All right, let's open this guy up. All right, and of course we got that nice backer board that looks like Tron the movie. It's all gridded out, and it's got the little black void in the middle. Pretty neat. I don't know if I'll hold on to this one because I got the two other ones that are, I'd say, a bit larger. So I don't know if I'll hold on to this one. I don't think I need it. So probably gets tossed in the bin or the recycling. And here we have that 2-pack. And these guys are looking nice. We got Cap with the thumbs up hands. That's kind of new. And the alt head with them screaming. And we got the calm head, of course. No chain mail or scale mail to be seen. That's pretty interesting. We got his shield. We got that power effect. And then we got Venom. Venom's got that alt head. And I mean, I don't really see myself posing or displaying with this head. It's got to be this head. You know, that half Brock, half Venom head is looking sick. We haven't had that before, I don't think. At least not any of the figures that I've bought. And we also have the open alternate claw-y hands, as well as the fists. Cap's got the fists too. Let's bust these guys out right now. Out of the packaging, I gotta say that these figures are pretty spectacular. They are super clean, honestly. We'll get more into that in a bit, but first let's look at the accessories. Here we have the power effect, or smash effect, I should say. Looks pretty good. Just kind of showing a little like force. It clamps onto Captain America's shield. Basically just kind of pop in one edge over here, and then this other side pops in as well. It just kind of snaps on the shield. It's pretty secure. We'll show you that later. We got some head sculpts. We got this And I think this is just a remake of the, let's see, the Secret Wars Cap head, as well as the, what was it, the 15-year anniversary of Marvel Legends, when they redid the first wave with like Toad and Iron Man and Hulk. So just a repaint of the same head. And then of course for Cap, you got these thumbs up hands, I guess. I don't know if that's something that he did in the game, or he's just like, he beat somebody, he's like, yeah, or maybe, I don't know, he's trying to be Fonzie. And then of course we got the shield here. Seems a little bit more maybe smaller than a few of them, but it doesn't look too bad. Maybe a tad small, that's all right. And then we move over to Venom. And this head is awesome. I just want to take it off and put it on the headstand. It was on the body, but I swapped it just so we could get a really good look at this. But with the teeth kind of going over the mouth, or over the skin of Eddie Brock. And then you get the Eddie Brock side. The tongue is coming out, lashing out, and then you got the symbiote goo kind of. It looks like basically he's about to cover his whole face with the symbiote and become Venom. But it's just kind of like mid-transformation, but amazing looking head sculpt. It's kind of why I wanted this set, for that head sculpt. And then we got the fists, big old fists. Let's look at the figures here real quick. You got Cap, and this blue paint looks really sharp, and he is a super clean figure. Only one thing, it's a minor blemish, not a big deal, but there we go. But yeah, I do like this blue, the red, the white, everything looks great. The shield looks pretty good. I've seen better. But yeah, this head sculpt here though, it's a little too like, almost like anime style. It's all right though, but it's him mad, and I just never thought of Cap getting mad, so I don't know. Since he's in a fight here, maybe we'll just have to keep this head on there, because all my other Caps have pretty, I would say for the most part, calmer faces. But I mean, not to repeat myself 20 times, but this blue is just nice. And I don't mind not having the chainmail or the scale mail. It just looks super solid. They weren't doing that scale mail stuff, you know, what, 5 years ago? And so when I was a kid, we definitely didn't have it. So this kind of reminds me of a Captain America figure that I would have as a kid. Way more detailed, way better, but just the paint just gives off that kind of classic vibe. Very nice. Now we get over here with Venom, and another paint color that I do like. It's this kind of darker blue, kind of navy blue, but super nice. Nice head sculpt there. The design on the eyes. We got the teeth coming out, and we got the lashing tongue with all the green slime. Really awesome. Really like this too, where it's kind of like he's like splashing it everywhere and it's just whipping around. So very nice looking. The paint is great. I don't really see any flaws here. Yeah. Especially with that bumpy, muscly ass back. Both do have the butterfly joints. Venom has pinned double jointed knees. Otherwise it's all pinless. Here's those fists, and I already showed those to you. Let's clamp on this. I'm going to take this off very carefully. Now, I always say this with these Captain America shields. Be careful putting it on and on, or on and off. These little C-grip things will start to stress. And you'll see it like down here. They'll start turning white. And that means there's a lot of stress on there. And you don't want to stress it very much anymore, or else it will just straight up snap off. So be careful. This, of course, twists around like that, and then you got the peg, which will be inserted into the back of Captain America. You got that hole there, so it looks like he's carrying around the shield on his back. Let's get that smash effect over here, and basically, oh, good night, Cap. Kind of put it in here on that edge, and then you just kind of bend this back a little bit. Come on, get in there. I think I got it. Didn't make any noises though. All right, on your feet, soldier. So let's see here. But yeah, these figures are wicked. I can't talk tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Trying to move fast through this. I think that's what it is. So, boom. And then, like, you can just take Venom, kind of go. Like that. Like he's just fucking putting the smack down on Venom. Boom! Like some Street Fighter shit. Let's look at articulation. You know the deal here. There's nothing too different about these guys from any other Marvel Legends, but I'll try to point out as much as I can. Double jointed knees. We got the tilt and pivot on the ankles. We got the bicep swivel as well as thigh cut swivel, double jointed elbows, pinless. We got the pivot on the wrist as well as the spin. We have a stomach crunch, but no waist swivel. The swivel is up here on the torso. So we got the torso swivel, and it pivots as well. So he can kind of bend over like that. He's tall, and I think he kind of likes to bend over. You fucking dirty bastards. Get your heads out, or your minds out of the gutter. No, I think he just kind of hunches over. He's kind of a big hunching kind of dude. The head moves around. The jaw doesn't really move. It looks like it should. It does not. Whoa. That popped right off the ball joint. See this ball joint though? It kind of goes way down here. Let's see what we can do here. I want to see if I can get it to slide down all the way. Yeah, it's not really. Can I do it with the head up like that? No, not really. So. Yeah. And Cap's pretty much the same way. Tilt and pivot. We do have a boot cut, double jointed knees, got the thigh cut as well as the hip ball joints, stomach crunch, and then we got the wrist swivel, pivot, twist on the bicep, double jointed elbows. Phew. Butterfly joints on both, and then the head, I don't know, pivots a little bit. He looks down about like that. That's pretty nice. And looks up like that. So I don't know. This might be like the best Captain America I've seen yet. It's sick. I just really like the color, and I can't wait to compare it. Am I gonna give out a 9 here, folks? I'm not sure. I gotta think about this though. Let's get through this review and see what happens. I'm gonna have to put this head on there though, and let's do comparisons, and I'll come back to you with a number. But first, let's measure up the height of these guys here, straighten them out a little bit. Get a good look at them. Boy, this cap is sick. All right, busting out the ruler. Cap is gonna be hitting about 6 1/4, just a little bit above that, and Venom 6 3/4 inches. Alrighty. Alright, here we got our two characters here. Swapped the head on Venom and then swapped some hands. We got Cap giving the old thumbs up. He approves. And we got Eddie Brock, Venom, grabbing a little drink. All right, let's do some comparisons here. Starting with Cap and some other Captain Americas. Here's the 15th anniversary, 20th anniversary, Marvel Legends. I can't remember what it was, but you know the figure. Came with the little display. But similar. This guy is pinned in both the arms and the legs. The shield is the shit, though. I like these effects that kind of you can pop into these little holes in the shield, and it looks like he's getting shot at, and he's deflecting the bullets with the shield. As you can see, it's pretty much the same face. I don't like this one though. It doesn't look as good, but and also a little blue paint smudge there on his cheek. No good. But he does have that armor or the scale mail. Looks pretty sharp though. I do like that a lot. But I'm not really sure. I kind of like this figure better, honestly. You know, maybe you could do some little swapperoos. Maybe give this guy the strap so, you know, when he puts his shield on his back, it looks like there's actually something holding it. And maybe give him the shield with the bullets. Yeah. You want to make the perfect Captain America? That could be it. So there we go. Then we got the old Marvel 80th anniversary. Much darker, but he's got that scale mail, of course. Different buck than both of these other two. There's no butterflies on this one. I think he's got a way smaller shield. And it's about the same size as that one. But yeah, the darker blue, I think it's a keeper. I've got like, well, after the one that I'm going to show you, I got this Hydra cap here, and this figure is awesome. Simply awesome. Got that different shaped shield. All pinless, of course. Just a super nice looking figure. It's got the diaphragm swivel. It just looks super sharp. I really like this figure a lot. So that's like evil Cap. So let's get these guys all. God, I should almost just bust out all my Captain Americas. I think I have maybe 2 or 3 more left. I'm not sure, but there we go. Captain America corpse. All right, let's do Venom next. All right, here we got Venom. Let's bring in some comparisons. Here's the new retro carded one. I got a bunch of these black twist ties and just kind of like wrapped them up, and it kind of looks like his like black goo. I basically just kind of put it around the finger there. It looks alright, you know. It's like his webbing. But pretty nice figure. I think these are pretty much the same mold. We do have pins in the arms, where here we do not. So that's a little difference. But yeah, legs I think are the exact same. I guess before I forget, oh come on, don't fall over there. Venom. I wanted to show the shoes on Cap now. He's getting the big old feet, the big kind of duck-billed feet, but they're not like humongous. But I think it's just better for support. He stays standing. You know, the bigger they are, the more floor area it covers, and so it just supports the rest of the body. But we bring in this one, and there's a noticeable size difference, I would say. Definitely a different shape. I just want to show that. So it seems like they're kind of integrating these big old feet. Then we got this Venom, which is from the Cruel Venom 2-pack. And I don't know, I might get rid of this. This is kind of on that, the movie Venom buck. The kind of tall one, but I got him crouching. And then of course you got these wicked, kind of weird looking feet. I don't know. They are wicked looking. They just kind of look gross. And feet are gross, guys, but these feet are really gross. They almost look like just like with the color, the shiny blackness, it almost looks like something like a xenomorph feet. Come on now, you need to stand up, boy. So there's our Venom. Little party there. We got one more, but it's the new Gamerverse black suited Spidey. I like it. I use this for my Dark Avenger Spider-Man because it's a little different. Got some cool little like I don't know what you would call this. I'm not really sure, but it's like maybe just to show that he's a symbiote. But the Gamerverse figures they made just to look a little bit different. But I like the kind of armor down here and just like the textures that they got. It's pretty nice. So there is our little Venom party. And moving on. And we got Cap and Venom about to duke it out, facing each other in front of the gaming grid. And we're going to bring in a couple of their buddies. We're going to start with the big purple guy, Thanos, with the Snap of Doom Infinity Gauntlet. Let's get him a little closer over here so we can see the big glove. He's a big boy. And then who are we going to bring in to combat him, huh? What do we have here? It's none other than War Machine. Let's get it back. There we go. So who do you got in this fight, huh? I don't know. I think Thanos just changes everything, especially when he's got that. And his two fingers. Then we're gonna bring in who's gonna help out Cap and Rhodey. We got Psylocke. This figure is awesome. So definitely going on my top 10 Marvel Legends. Very nice looking figure. I mean, these figures are just clean. They're lickety split. They're awesome. They're so fresh. I just can't believe it. Marvel Legends is getting so good. Unfortunately, they're getting expensive, but still, enjoy them. And then we got Omega Red. Boy, the villains got the big boys, I guess, but bigger doesn't always mean better. Get a little bird's eye view. I think Psylocke can take on Omega Red if she wants. I mean, of course she's gotta try to survive. Omega Red has just an arsenal of powers, so let's try to get these guys in like some poses here where you can see them all. Have him kind of sit back. There we go. Oh! Venom fell. Another Venom fell. So there we have it. So I guess you're all looking for a number. Jeez, I don't know. Do I want to give these guys a 9? Are they really worth a 9? I mean, that's like, you know, you buy a brand new car, it's the best thing in the world. You buy a brand new figure, it's the best thing in the world. But you know, next week I'll probably get that Wolverine Silver Samurai, and I'll think the same thing. I thought the same thing about Psylocke. Thanos is okay. You know, he's gonna be my Thanos that I display, and I'm gonna sell all my other ones. But you know, he's an upgrade with the pinless legs, pinless elbows, but you know, you got single jointed elbows. So, but still good enough, better looking, way cooler colors. Wow, is that blue like bleeding through here on the chest here on that orange? Yeah, maybe it's just the light. I don't know. All right, 8.9. It's a 8.9. We're not gonna hit 9 because something better is gonna come out, and I'm gonna have to defend giving these guys a 9. So Captain America, Venom, Gamer 2-pack. We're doing 8.9 out of 10. There you go. That's gonna do it, guys. Great figures, honestly. We'll close it out here with a little bit of a closer look, but very impressed with the paint and just the look of Captain America. It almost reminds me of the, what was it, the 80s or the 90s Captain America. It looks so good. And that was a cheesy ass movie, but you know, it's just, I guess nostalgia feels kind of gets me every time, honestly. The Venom, not as cool in the body as Captain America, but this head sculpt more than makes up for it. Really awesome. I love it. And the color is pretty great as well. Nice job on the paint. You know, sometimes with these swirly spider legs that wrap around, you see some little mishaps, some little errors, but you're not really seeing it with this guy. At least not with my copy. So 8.9, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you stay tuned and watch some more. Brian Pillman's coming up. We got a whole bunch of Constructicons, some more Joes. Yeah, that's it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. I certainly do. Keep coming back. I'll keep making them. Peace out. Love y'all. Have a good weekend, all right? Later!